NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter. We are now into November. So let's check in on standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, sitting fourth in the conference early on, and looking to move into that top tier. And of course, the Thunder, they're in fifth place right now. Seeing where the
that in itself is an accomplishment. You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's shot is good. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is big fashion, tonight is to be a slugfest inside. And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there that thunderous slam.
Slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night. You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he'll find a way to get it in the basket.
Up top, Giddey. Back to Dort. It's Holmgren, high post. Over Conley, and Holmgren with the basket. On the assist from Dort.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. On the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Blue Dort picks one up.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career. He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Giddey against Edwards. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. It just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. And he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think.
Why, deal?
He needs help. Team game, you can't do it. The title of 3 and D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. From Pete Giddey. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Wow!
收咗手嘅，
屌
OK 喎呢下，
係係嘛，
所以佢真係
多咗下添。
係咯，屌
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Stolen by Giddey.
喂，傳啊喂，傳啊喂，屌你做乜行嘢啊？
男神
戇鳩仲要俾你波。
Let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leader. The fourth spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 7-point differential.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established. Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Towns. Banked it in on the glass. Towns just got 6.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Williams a screen on Conley. To the inside. Williams' shot is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Inside.
哇！炒
Alexander missing for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Edwards finds Gobert. Out left to the wing. Here's Edwards. Rejected by Holmgren.
And just an excellent shot block. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5.
麥當勞 mark 住佢。
The wide open shot is on the money. 10 points for him.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Towns passes to Conley. The 3. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point lead.
Shot after shot, the defense seems helpless against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley looking for an opening. The kick out to Edwards.
唉，仆街！
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Conley. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. 5 on the clock. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Milton finds Anderson.
啊！
Just owning the painted area. If it's working,
頂住啊，後備陣容。
Milton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Seconds left in the first. Pass to Giddey. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get a shot. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time. Think about the Thunder here in this one.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. All alone. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy.
喂，發火先，發火先，想實啊，唔係點啊？
Has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Edwards finds Brown. Edwards against Dort. And Edwards with the basket on the assist.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body, you're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
哇！屌你黐撚線㗎，
碌開啊！
咁撚勁啊喂！
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Gilgeous Alexander against Milton. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Milton. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Sars checked in for Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. SGA using that size.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Outside Conley to the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And they call an illegal screen here. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage. And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding an open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities. Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. Last game, 26 points for him. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
From deep, Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three. Well, we talk about how much confidence matters for a player. Clark, it can make all the difference.
It is a huge factor, a huge component. What's going on in your own head, because you're in your head more than anybody else.
Poor guy.
And coaches, I don't necessarily know if they can give players confidence, but I think they can take it away. Making sure players are confident is part of a coach's job, I think.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. 43 points last game out. Pass to Williams. Takes the three. And here's Conley. Driving inside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to the
Gobert, one of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
And two mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. It's Dort on the wing. No one near him. That one's good. And so Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Left side Anderson. Reed in the post. Working on Williams. The 3, Conley. Anderson passes to Gobert. Here goes Gobert. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got 6 here in the corner.
On the drive, Gobert covers a lot of ground quickly.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns outside. 4 seconds left. Here's Gobert.
Wait a minute.
Officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off. It looks like they're overturning the call here. That alley is always staying an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys. Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Oklahoma City looking in and forward. It's Jordan Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Up top, Edwards. Giddey defends. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels.
Three. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota going 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Inside. Here's Towns.
哇！屌你老味啊！屈你就
He'll shoot one more at the line. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Williams on the wing. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 11.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Gobert inside. He's covered by Holmgren. Down for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. The layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Conley passes to Gobert. Towns down low, working on Williams. The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he was scared that one back.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So it's the Thunder now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Williams with it. Dort, a screen on Gobert. Here's Williams. And the shot. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And you know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Williams' shot is
追翻條少少先。
Great awareness.
等我知呢個先。
Reading the movement of his teammates and very fast for a big man.
OK。
Conley passes to Towns.
天有啊！
Here we go for the lead. And Dort with the bucket. The assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
天有玩啦！
So Dort's gotten his 3rd basket
廢
of the
鳩
night.
成班。醒
The
啊喂！
Wolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in
仆
every
街啊！屌你老味成班廢鳩啊！
He's real and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a faster player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren.
Ah!
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Towns for 3.
哇 ，step back 喎，屌，step back 攤啊！唉，仆街又追。
Williams a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
誒foul啊！誒騎住，誒靚。
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup.
譬如陣鳩嘅呢個。
Making him go to the line.
And a new group
係
getting
戇
ready
鳩
for the
嘅。
Timberwolves. Reed's checking
誒
in
都好，
for
兩
Gobert.
分兩分。
Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Brown, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Mike Conley. Towns for
有
3.
火，屌你有火，
And
得好。
this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Milton with a steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Brown. Here's Towns. Three-pointer.
有啊，
Knocks down the
正
low.
啊！
Towns has
Oh,
got
God.
15 points in just the second half.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he hits it and
乜
gets
水啊！
back. A three-point chance here. Can he convert?
Love the energy here in the third.
Ay, oh, boy,
Trying to
bye.
take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is
Sisui.
the time to do it because this is
唔緊要，
a
一
real
追。
important juncture in the ball game right here.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's been all
Okay,
about Karl
okay.
Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves.
Likely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to
Oh,
have.
think
It's
about
a
it.
huge boost to any offense.
Make a
too.
high,
And it's a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy
頂
that
住
can
頂住。
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Edwards and Anderson are out on the wing. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz
Wow.
Reid, and it's Milton into the point guard
Chuck
position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
追！
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Reid passes to Anderson. Oh, ripped away! From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder,
Sorry.
another 3.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Edwards, a pass to Anderson.
撲街啊！跳緊過嚟㗎，大佬。跑
They're
先。
getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
買啊買啊
It's
買啊
hard for
買
me to
啊！
watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
喂，唔玩啊！點解廢溝嚟
And here's what the
㗎？
schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team.
What a hammer!
啊，又10分，屌你
Watch
老
out
味！
now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. To consider my doubts disappeared.
6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
揦床得啦。
Good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous Alexander against Milton. And Gilgeous Alexander missing.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. Climb back.
哇，唔撚使炒大佬。
Here's Joe. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
多啲
Here
turnover。
come the Thunder on the break. Left side, Gilgeous Alexander.
唉，2分早殺啦。
14-footer. Gilgeous Alexander.
8分。
34.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
唉，仆街。
10分。
Slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense,
Why?
it is an absolute
係啦。
哇，咁撚渣嘅。
Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to
Oi,
fall so far in the fourth. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
哇，好撚啊，好撚啊！
嚼你。
Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. He's guarded by Conley.
仲會飛啊！
Stolen by Conley. Oh, stolen by Gilgeous Alexander. Edwards against Giddey. Over Edwards. Whistle blows.
走爆！
That's a costly error.
太多啦。
Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Towns outside. Edwards against Giddey. And Edwards, here we go. Basket counts. Edwards got 13 in the second half.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander up top. From deep, Giddey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Conley. Over Williams. A shot by Conley. No good. Oklahoma City, they're working against the clock now. Outside Giddey.
我哋放啊位師傅。
The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's going 1 of 2 from deep in this
放
quarter.
放先。
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
廢。
12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable.
They're just relentless from start to finish, and the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Giddey passes to Dort. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. That one falls. Nice feed that time from
唉，冇啦，
Giddey.
收皮。
Gilgeous Alexander's got 39. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
康迪啊！
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. The 3 is up. That one is off. From deep.
哇！屌你臨尾就直頭，
臨尾啲
臨尾整個畫面俾我睇。
係啊！
我屌你老味啊！垃圾，你班垃圾。